Good day, Javier. My name is Steven. I talked to you yesterday about sending you this video. I'm with Virtuous SEO, digital marketing agency down here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I just wanted to go over three things to help you, push past your competition. If what you find is valuable at the end of this, I'd like to hear from you. You can either shoot me back a message on this email or give me a call, or if you just want to, implement these tips yourself, that's fine as well. I don't want to take up much of your time, so I'll get into it. The three things I'd like to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. So citations content is anything on your homepage that we see here. And first off, you've got a very aesthetically your website here is beautiful. I think it's one of the best in the industry in here. Content, Google likes to see between 1,000 and 1,500 words on a homepage. When that seems like the sweet spot there, and Google, for the most part, overall, that's what they like to see. It doesn't mean that everybody, that's ranked number one on a site has between 1,000 and 1,500, but it does help. Content is also like these pictures, whatever they're saved as, and also having that many words gives you ample amount of space to actually put these keywords that people are searching for to look for your services. And so Google sees that and they'll go ahead and rank you accordingly. Next thing I like to go over are citations. So let me bring up, hold on 1 second. Locksmith. I want to bring up a search results page to kind of put this in the context. So the number one search term for locksmiths in this area is locksmith Raleigh, NC. It gets the most searches per month. First thing that pops up are ads. Ads are hit or miss. Sometimes they won't show up if a browser has ad blocker on. Definitely not going to show up. And they get a low click-through rate anyway for people searching for these terms. It's usually below 5% of people that are searching for these click on these, and then you're paying for the click whether they convert or not. But underneath this is your map, the map listing, and this is where citations come into play. It's going to be your location, and citations are the main driver here. Um, Location, once you're at a place, you can't really help that, but you can definitely help citations. So what is a citation? A citation is your business's name, address, or phone number and information on an online directory somewhere on the web. For example, that would be Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, LinkedIn. All those are citations. And usually, if you're within the top three, it's pretty safe to say like these companies have at least 150 citations, right? So to get in there, we'd want to up your citations. Um, and that's not really a hard thing to do. Underneath there, this is these are your organic Google search results, and backlinks really are the driver for this. And this is kind of weird because usually number one here is this Carolina locksmith. They get the tool I use actually shows them as number one. So it's interesting that they are showing number one on here right now. But yeah, backlinks. I've got this tool here called Ahrefs. It gives me all kinds of information. Like within the last 30 days, it gives me this information. Your site was found for 33 keywords, and you got 17 clicks on your site within the past 3 days through Google. Whereas the top competitor has 507. They were found for 517 keywords, which is kind of an overkill, but they were clicked on almost 350 times in the past 30 days. But we can also look at the backlink profile. You can see that the number one competition, what has driven them up are the backlinks. And it can get kind of tricky because you've got a crazy amount of backlinks. So as you can see, backlinks quality is much better than quantity, and there's also a way that you want to kind of execute this. You don't want to throw backlinks all at once. And I'd actually have to look into your backlink history to see, why you aren't in the number one spot with all these backlinks, and they are. And what's great about this tool is I can go into like your competition's backlink profile, see all the backlinks they have, see the ones that are giving them authority. And what I mean by that, so a backlink is basically another website on the internet that is linking back to your website. And the way it ranks you high is if that site that you're getting that backlink from, if it's a highly authoritative site in Google's eyes and it's relevant to your industry, or maybe it's relevant in the city you're in, it's like a has to do with the city itself, and it's linking back to you. But if it's got to be relevant, get high views and authoritative, and it'll pass that power on to you. So you may just have a bunch of non-authoritative sites, and sometimes if you have a bunch of like these spammy sites that don't get much traffic, and they just like, or there's like thousands and thousands of it's like a backlink farm. It can actually hurt your site and drop you in the rankings. So I'd have to look at your profile. But what's good about this tool is I can go ahead and look at your top competitors' backlinks, see which ones are working for them, grab those same ones, we can get them for you, and not only stop there, but find other highly authoritative sites to get backlinks from, and end up passing them up in the rankings. So I hope that made sense. Like I said, I wanted to keep this kind of short for you. But if you found value in what I said and what I showed you in this video, I'd love to hear from you. You can give me a call at 910-551-2006, or just shoot me back a response to this email. Or if you just want to go ahead and implement these tips yourself, that works as well. But either way, thank you for your time and have a good day. Bye bye.